Have you ever felt like your partner was slowly slipping away, but couldn't quite put your finger on why? Well, that feeling has a name, and it's called banking. So, what exactly is banking? Banking is basically the breakup before the actual breakup. It's the quiet way someone starts ruining the relationship weeks, sometimes even months, before they finally say, "We need to talk." The name comes from Banksy, the mysterious street artist known for creating secret art that appears overnight and sometimes even destroys itself, like that painting that shredded right after being sold for over $1.4 million. That kind of drama. Now imagine that in relationships. Banking is when someone starts emotionally pulling away from the relationship without saying a word. They don't end things right away, they just slowly and quietly disappear. So by the time they finally leave, they've already moved on. Meanwhile, you're left shocked, confused, and wondering what just happened. They'll say things like, "I've just been feeling off lately," or, "You didn't do anything wrong, I just need to figure myself out." Or even worse, "I didn't want to hurt you." But the truth is, you were being set up for the breakup way before they actually said anything. What makes banking so painful is that it doesn't come with a warning. It's not a big fight or obvious cheating. It's slow, careful, and emotional distance. She might still be there in person, still go out with you, still reply to texts, maybe even sleep next to you. But the warmth, the closeness, the bond, it's all gone. And the scariest part? Most guys don't even notice it happening because it's not loud or obvious. It's quiet and calculated. That's what makes it dangerous. Banking is a form of emotional manipulation that hides behind silence. It looks like a relationship on the outside, but all the emotional connection is missing. And if you're not paying close attention, you'll just assume it's a rough patch. But really, it's the start of the end. So, why do people do this? Why don't they just say, "This isn't working," and leave like adults? Because a lot of people today don't want to deal with discomfort. They avoid conflict, and they definitely don't want to be seen as the bad person. So instead of ending things cleanly, they let the relationship slowly fall apart while they quietly plan their exit. It's the most selfish way to avoid conflict. Psychologists say this is actually a coping method. The person who's banking doesn't know how to handle difficult emotions like guilt. So instead of breaking up directly, they mess with the relationship until you're the one who walks away. That way, they can say, "See, I didn't leave him. He stopped caring." Yes, it's manipulative. Yes, it's cowardly. And here's where it gets even worse. Dating apps have made this more common. These days, people treat dating like online shopping. If they don't like what they have, they just swipe for something new. Instead of working on problems, they disconnect emotionally, mentally, and even physically. They're already halfway gone and probably chatting with a backup option in their DMs. And while they're checking out emotionally, they expect you to keep acting normal. Keep texting, planning dates, and playing along. This helps them quietly prepare their side of the story. Have you ever had a girl break up with you and say, "I've been thinking about this for a long time," even though you just cuddled days ago? That's banking. And now you're left alone, not just heartbroken, but wondering if everything was fake. You start asking yourself, was she ever really in love? When did she start planning to leave? How did I miss the signs? But the truth is, you didn't miss them. She just made sure you second-guessed yourself every time you noticed. That's why banking is worse than ghosting. When someone ghosts you, it's done, cold and clear. But with banking, they keep you hanging until you fall apart. By the time she ends it, she's already emotionally gone. Your job is to notice the changes before you get blindsided. So pay close attention. If you see even one or two of these signs, it's likely she's already emotionally checked out. Let me break down the signs. First, she's still there, but not really present. She might be sitting beside you, but she's glued to her phone. You talk and she nods, but her eyes are distant. Her laughs sound fake. Her reactions feel robotic. It's like you're dating a ghost of who she used to be. Banking always begins with emotional withdrawal. She's physically there, but mentally far away. She's already checked out, you just don't know it yet. Second, the affection has dried up. Sure, she might still kiss you, but there's no feeling behind it. She lets you hug her but never starts it. Sex? It's either gone or feels mechanical. She might say she's tired, stressed, or just not in the mood. But let's be real, when a woman truly wants you, you'll know. You won't have to beg for love or affection. If her body is there but her spirit is gone, that's banking at full power. Third, your conversations are shallow. Remember when you used to talk about everything? Dreams, fears, jokes, life? Now it's just about chores. Did you walk the dog? Did you pay the bill? What's for dinner? No deep talk. No emotion. No real interest in your world. That's not love. It's her pulling away from the emotional bond you once had. Fourth, she stops talking about the future. She used to talk about plans, trips, moving in, building something together. Now, silence. You bring it up and she avoids it. Or worse, she says, let's just see what happens. That's code for, I'm not planning anything with you anymore. I'm already planning to leave. Fifth, you feel like something's wrong, but she keeps saying everything's fine. This one really messes guys up. You can sense it deep down. You feel it. But when you ask, she brushes it off. I'm just tired, or you're overthinking. And now you start doubting yourself. You convince yourself to stay quiet just to keep the peace. But let me tell you, if your gut is warning you, believe it. Women are great at showing tiny signs. And when she starts pulling back emotionally, your body notices it, even if your brain hasn't caught up yet. Sixth, she suddenly seems happier, but not because of you. She used to smile around you. Now, she lights up when her phone rings or when she's texting someone else. She laughs more with her friends than with you. She's dressing up, but not for your date night. That glow? That new excitement? It's detachment. It's either sparked by someone new or the thrill of soon being free. And finally, seventh, you're the only one keeping the relationship going. You're the one starting conversations, planning time together, asking if she's okay. You're doing all the emotional work while she just sits back, distant and cold. You're basically acting out the relationship on your own. That's a clear sign she's already left emotionally. Bottom line, if it feels like she's pulling away while still pretending to be your girlfriend, and your gut is yelling that something's off, you're probably being banked. So let's talk about what you can do. Step 1. Stop doubting your own feelings. Trust your gut. Most men feel the emotional change early, but they ignore it. Maybe she's stressed. Maybe I'm imagining things. But no. Her words might lie, but her actions don't. If you feel the love fading, it's probably real. Stop excusing a woman who isn't emotionally present. Start believing what you feel. That's your power. Step 2. Start an honest talk without feeling bad about it. Stop avoiding it. Ask her the question she's been running from. Say something like, you felt distant lately. Is your heart still in this, or are you already checked out? Be calm. Be clear. Be firm. How she responds will show you everything you need to know. If she opens up and admits she's struggling, great, you can work on it. But if she avoids the question or turns it back on you, like, why are you being so dramatic? Then that's not confusion. That's your answer. She's already gone. Step 3. Don't beg for love. This is how you take your self-respect back. If you've told her how you feel, and she admits she's unsure or distant, then it's your call to make. Don't stick around hoping she'll love you again. Don't try harder. Don't get desperate. The moment you start begging for attention, you lose your confidence. You lose the version of yourself she once admired. Step 4. If needed, walk away with your dignity. Sometimes, the strongest thing you can do isn't fixing it, it's leaving. Not because you don't care, but because you care about yourself more than someone who's already left emotionally. If you stay with someone who's halfway gone, you'll destroy your self-worth. Each day in that space teaches you to accept emotional neglect. Don't let her soft goodbye turn you into an emotional mess. If you're being banked, end it before she does. Step 5. Heal, fully aware. After the breakup, don't distract yourself. Learn from it. Think back on the signs. Think about how long you felt things changing before she said anything. Because next time, you'll notice quicker. You'll act stronger. You won't ignore the signs just because she said everything was fine. That's how you grow. To wrap this up, if you're hearing all this and it sounds way too familiar, you're not crazy. You're not weak. You're not alone. You're just someone who kept loving after she stopped showing it. Now you've got a choice. Pretend everything's okay and slowly lose yourself, or stand up, listen to your gut, and protect your peace before it's too late. Don't wait for closure. Make it yourself. If this message hit you hard, leave a broken heart emoji in the comments. You're definitely not the only one. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Cheers.